Great news, guys. The US is calling you because there are tons of funding for you. But today, I'm not talking about other funding. This one is a very special type of funding because it cuts across from 20,000 to 50,000 US dollars. Wow. And it's for 1 year. Question now is, do you qualify? How do you know you're eligible for this scholarship? Okay. Yes, you already know that someone will take you to the laptop to teach you how to apply for this scholarship and take you through. But let's first of all talk about the eligibility. Okay. You need to first of all make sure that you have a minimum degree, which is a bachelor's. So if you do not have a bachelor's degree, so let's say you want to apply for an undergraduate program, this scholarship is not for you. I'm sorry, my darlings, but guess what? I have another video where I'm going to talk about scholarships for undergraduate programs, even those who want to exchange their program. Let's say you're in your second year, maybe you do not like the course you're doing, or you do not like, some of the curriculums, and you want to change to another school in the United States. I have a scholarship just for you. Now, the beautiful thing about this scholarship is that you just need a bachelor's degree to be able to apply. Okay, and the application opens since August, but don't worry, the deadline is still November 15th, so you have time. Okay, I'm making this video on October 15th, and this is the first time that you just have 1 month for you to apply for this scholarship. Okay, and guess what, guys? Once you have all your documents ready, all right, you're good to go. We're also going to be talking about the list of documents that you need. Obviously, you need the basic graduate checklist. Okay, you need your transcripts. I know that there are some schools that do not give you transcripts. I have something for you. This scholarship also gives you the opportunity to, okay, apply with or without a transcript. So what do you need to do? You need to follow me to my laptop so that I can teach you how to apply for this scholarship. And guys, please, anytime I'm doing videos like this, get your laptop ready so that I'm teaching, you're working on your laptop at the same time. Yes, I know you've been wondering, how can you do that? You could use your phone to watch the YouTube videos while you use your laptop to be doing the practical aspect of what I'm teaching you. All right. So guys, I don't want to be hearing, I cannot apply for scholarships because of my grade or because of this. This is not grade specific. Okay. What they're interested to see is if you have the passion. And don't worry, like I said, I'm going to show you in my laptop. So let's go, guys. It's called AAUW. It's an international fellowship that you can use for your master's, your PhD, and your postdoc studies in the United States. Okay, now this program has been in existence since 1917. Okay, it opens every year August 1st, August 1st, and ends every year November 15th. So what it means is that even if you do not qualify to apply this year, let's say you're in your third year, you can apply next year when you're done. Okay, so it's a scholarship that you need to keep coming back to this video every year to watch. All right, now the thing is that you first of all need to know how much are we talking about. So if master's is your first professional degree, right? So if it's your first postgraduate degree, you're going to get $20,000. If it's for PhD, $25,000. It's for postdoc, $50,000. Okay, and it's per year. All right. Now they expect that you return back to your home country to become leaders in business, government, academia, community activism, and the arts or scientific field. We'll talk about this much later. All right, now let's look at the timeline. So the timeline, as I've said, it opens every year August 1st. The deadline for this year is November 15, 2023 at 11:59 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Okay, this includes both for your online submission, your recommendations, and submitting your supporting documents. All right, by April 15, 2024, you'll be notified as to whether or not you won the scholarship. Okay, now the money will get into your account between which is for the so between July 1st to June 30th, 2025. That's when you would get the money. Okay, that's what the money covers, right? I just want us to be clear on that. Eligibility, right? So these scholarships are not open to people who have applied before, so which means that you can only apply for this scholarship once, right? And meaning if you win the scholarship once, you cannot reapply again. Okay, now members of the AAUW board of directors including current interns, they're not eligible to apply. So if you're a board of director with AAUW, if you're a committee panel, or if you're working with them, you cannot apply for this. All right, this scholarships now is open to only women, including people who identify as women. So if you're a man and you identify as a woman, you can apply for this scholarship. Okay, now AAUW will now make final decisions about what constitutes eligible institutions. All right, now unsuccessful applicants may reapply. So if you do not win the scholarship this year, you can apply in 2024 as soon as it opens in August. Okay, but you need to start preparing your applications so that you can be ready to submit as soon as it's ready. Now, how are you sure you are eligible for this scholarship? Right, that is, you're a citizen of a country other than the US, okay, and you do not possess a non-immigrant visa if you're residing in the US where you currently live, or you expect to be during the fellowship year. So what it means is that you do not need to be a US citizen, US permanent resident, or dual citizen with the US and any other country. You are not eligible if you find yourself in that category. Okay, now you need to hold, of course I've talked about that, a minimum of a BSc, all right, before you can apply for these scholarships. Now you need to devote yourself full time to this program. All right, so it is something that's not about giving you money, it's about you devoting your time to your studies. They want you to be able to do that, and that you're going to sign a contract that you'll be returning back to your home country to pursue a professional career upon completion of your studies. All right, so there are so many other requirements. Now for masters, you need to look at this LLM for law. You can see JD, MFA, MArch, or medical degrees such as MD, DDS, and etc. etc. Certificates, associate degrees, and undergraduate degrees are ineligible. Please note this. If you're doing your PhD, you are eligible. If you're doing a postdoc, you are eligible. Okay, you need to be sure of that. Right now, distance learning or online programs. Masters first professional degree and doctoral fellowship support traditional classroom programs. Okay, so this fellowship will not provide funding if you're doing an online program. All right, so you want to be mindful of that. Now look at how they select applications and review them. All right, if you're residing in your home country at the time of the application from either developing emerging countries or from an underrepresented group in any region, you receive special consideration. Okay, now you are in a position to return to your home country when you're done. They'll be able to detect that your academic and professional qualifications, demonstrated commitment to the advancement of girls and women in your home country, proposed time schedule. So this is where you say, oh, if I start my program starts September 2024 and ends September 2025. So within this period, I'll be able to finish and write my dissertation and all of that and return back to my home country. This is something I want to demonstrate in your SOP. Okay, now what is SOP? SOP is statement of purpose. Now you're going to also show demonstrated evidence of prior community service. You're also going to show that you need this specialized skill for your home country, financial need, motivation for graduate study, and all of that. Now you're going to look at the regulations. These fundings are available for educational expenses, living expenses, also your child, if you have a child. Okay, travel to professional meetings, conferences, or seminars that do not exceed 10% of the fellowship total. International fundings are not available for the following: purchase of equipment, indirect costs, research assistance, previous expenditures, publication costs, institutional costs, tuition for dependents education, grants and aid, and the rest of them. So you need to read and understand all of this. Okay, now what are the required components? So these are what you need in order for you to apply for this scholarship. You're going to fill in these areas when you're applying for the scholarship. There is the start, background, and proposal. There's the recommendations. So they need at least 2 recommendations from your professors, and they need documents like this, and they need your transcript, which is one of the documents you need to upload. Okay, now your transcript must include the list of courses that you took and the grades. Now if the institution does not provide a transcript or a list of courses taken and grades received, right, what you need is an official letter from the institution where the degree was received, stating that the degree was completed at that certain time. Okay, now you need to also provide proof of current enrollment. So that means you need to have gotten admission in any university in the United States. Okay, when you're done with that, you go for a postdoctoral program. You have to also show your latest transcript. So if you got admission for PhD, you show your master's transcript. If you got admission for master's, you show your undergraduate transcript. Okay, now proof of English proficiency. You are asked to upload one of the following. You either upload TOEFL, IELTS, or Cambridge assessment scores, and look at the minimum you should get. I know you're about to run, but guess what? I have something for you. So you're going to score TOEFL IBT, you're going to score 79, TOEFL Essentials 8.5, revised TOEFL paper delivered test, revised TOEFL paper delivered test 60, IELTS 6.5, Cambridge assessment 176. Now, you also need to upload a written statement verifying that the applicant's language is in English. So if you are from a country that the first language is English, you do not need to write the IELTS or the TOEFL. So I hope that helps. So what you need is the English waiver application, which I have also put in the description to watch the video where I share templates and as to how you can prepare an English waiver certification. Okay, now you also need to, so you want to be able to read that. So now this is the direct website. So you know that before you apply for this scholarship, you already have an admission in the United States, and you're looking for external funding. This is one external funding that you can apply for. All right, so once you know that you qualify, let's just dive in and apply. So here you just put in your name. If you don't have an account, you say you register, so you just put in your details, put in your password, confirm password, date of birth, and you register. Now, in as much as I would love to show you how to apply for this scholarship, I don't also want us to waste our time. So let me know in the comments if you would want me to make a video as to how you can apply for this scholarship. And if you do that in the next 24 hours, I'm going to drop the video. Do we have a deal? Let me know, and I'm going to shoot that video. Bye, guys.